Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into our broadcast of FIBA basketball. We've got a group play game just moments away. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We've got Puerto Rico taking on USA. Taking a look at USA. This is their first group stage game. It is vital they win this one.
Yeah, in this format, only 2 group games. You're immediately under pressure. I like that about this FIBA tournament.
And then when you talk about Puerto Rico, they lost their first group stage contest. They need to win tonight.
Yeah, it's simple. They lose, they are out. So tonight is about playing with passion for your country. They have to be locked in tonight.
Well, Puerto Rico isn't considered a basketball powerhouse, but they've always been competitive.
Well, you can count on them to play hard-nosed, gritty basketball. That's how they were able to upset Team USA at the 2004 games, a team that featured LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Tim Duncan.
Here's Morales. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Rivera. Puerto Rico needs to get off a shot here. And that one's good. Struthers.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Halliburton. First quarter of play, a minute in. Now here's Banchero. He's covered closely. And there it is for him.
Well, that's where Banchero's strength really comes into play.
Here's Rivera, guarded by Edwards. Here's Strother. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Man, good whistle there.
Puerto Rico's shooting their first free throws of the night now.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. You can't mention Puerto Rico basketball without bringing up Carlos Arroyo and J.J. Barea.
Arguably the 2 greatest players to come out of Puerto Rico. They both had excellent careers in the NBA and internationally, and they both used their platforms to inspire younger generations.
Here's Rivera, defended by Halliburton. For 3. And it's flagged with a rebound. And here's USA. Pass to Edwards. That's good. And it's Banchero with the assist.
Well, I love when guys like Edwards work inside. Don't settle for jumpers. Get a solid look close to the rim.
Here's Morales. Puerto Rico passing it around. Here's Strother. Pass to Rivera. There's the 3. No good on the shot. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Halliburton, the pass to Duren. Back to Halliburton. Unloads from 13. Second shot opportunity. Duren with the bucket.
Well, the numbers will show that Duren is one of the top offensive rebounders in the game. He is a high motor player.
Here's Morales. Pass to Cordero. Here's Strother. And Cordero gets it to go.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here's Halliburton. From deep, Banchero buries it from 3. Banchero's got 5.
Well, Banchero's got a strong scorer's mentality and doesn't hesitate if the shot's open.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Outside Edwards. Cordero pulls it in.
Oh, you gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Rivera. No good on the triple. USA leading by 5. Here's Halliburton. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
Yeah, nice effort from Halliburton, working to get that point-blank shot.
Here's Puerto Rico. There's the screen. The shot from 20 feet out. And once again, off the mark by Puerto Rico. To the paint. Puerto Rico with the rebound. Here's Rivera. Still without a bucket. Pass to Morales. Here's Cordero. Here's Strawther. Guarded by Banchero. Shot clock at 6. Here's Morales. And once again, off the mark by Puerto Rico. And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for USA. They lead by 7. And here's Flag outside. Second chance effort. Cordero pulls it in. Here's Puerto Rico. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
A nice shot by Ramirez.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
To the wing, right side. Pass to Edwards. Halliburton outside. Here's Banchero. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Banchero's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Nice job by Banchero. He is so aggressive in the paint.
Here's Morales. Pass to Strawther. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for USA.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. USA leading by 5. Tatum passes to Edwards. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Well, Edwards is so strong. He'll complete the play unless you wrap him up.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Alvarado's checked in for Strawther.
One shot. Substitution.
And that one misses. Puerto Rico trails by 7. Here's Rivera. Still no points. And there's a 3-second violation. And so here's USA. Now here's Halliburton. Lays it up and banks it in.
And this is how competitive Halliburton is. Doesn't allow some contact to distract him from scoring.
Pass to Morales. Back to Alvarado. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Tyrese Halliburton. These are his first free throws of the game.
At the line for Puerto Rico, Jose Alvarado. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. USA leading by 8. Outside Booker. from 11 feet away, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Here's Rivera. No points yet. Pass to Morales. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Now here's Halliburton. On the wing, Tatum. Down low. The shot. Duren, no good.
Good O, better D. Sometimes it works out that way.
Alvarado right side. Alvarado outside. Pass to Arroyo. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Alvarado. The 3 is up. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got 6 rebounds in the game. Booker, the pass to Halliburton. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Halliburton's got 6.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
Here's Arroyo. We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter of the game. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul. So for USA, Paolo Banchero, he's checked in for Duren. And it's Brown in for Edwards. We've got 1:48 left in the first. Pass to Ramirez. Puerto Rico passing it around. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go from deep. Over to the wing. Alvarado outside. Here's Cordero. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
Puerto Rico. Cordero. Second personal foul.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
At the line for USA, Jason Tatum. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
Well, look, what makes Tatum special is he helps you in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and on the glass.
Donovan Mitchell's checked in for USA. He hits the second from the line. There's 1:12 left in the first quarter. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And Puerto Rico making a change here. Puerto Rico shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
Shooting 1.
.102 left in the first quarter. USA leading by 8. Outside Booker. Back to Mitchell from behind the arc. Counted from distance.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
And here's Puerto Rico now. Following the 3-pointer by USA. Fires in the triple.
Hey, if you leave a great shooter open, you deserve to get there.
Out of bounds, it'll be Puerto Rico's ball.
Puerto Rico ball.
And here's Puerto Rico now. Trailing by 8. Here's Ortiz. Pass to Arroyo. Over Tatum. Arroyo, no good. He gets it up. That shot off. And so it's USA finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And the second quarter getting started here in the group play portion of the FIBA tournament. And from what we've seen from USA, what's your take so far?
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
Booker can't get it to go.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
They set the pick. Alvarado outside. Pass to Gonzalez. Here's Arroyo. 4 on the clock. Here's Ortiz. It's rebounded by Banchero. USA leading by 8. Here's Tatum. Got a piece of it. Here's Ortiz. Elbow shot on the way. Rebound USA. Banchero's got 4 rebounds in the game. And it's Mitchell with the ball for USA. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Alvarado outside. Alvarado outside. Over Banchero. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
I'm not sure how he's going to explain that shot later.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Banchero's got 9.
Yeah, and a nice touch there from Banchero to get the jumper to fall.
Pass to Alvarado to the left wing. Alvarado outside. There's a screen. Shoots over Brown. And once again, off the mark by Puerto Rico. USA leading by 10. Booker surveying the D. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Booker's gotten his second bucket of the game.
No question. Booker excels at finding shots. He can be a real point machine.
Here's Arroyo, and there's the drive. Tries again, and he lays it in. Arroyo's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Well, second chance points are all about a lack of effort defensively. Those buckets would drive me nuts.
Now here's Mitchell, outside Tatum. And Tatum going in. Oh, hammer it home.
Woo! Nice. Wow, what a slam. Tatum not messing around right there.
Puerto Rico trails by 12. Right wing. Here's Arroyo, hounded by Tatum. Alvarado, left side. Pass to Arroyo, 5 on the clock. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Left side Mitchell. To the wing on the left. From the corner. Banchero no good.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Now here's Alvarado. 6 points for him. Count that one.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Outside, Brown. It's stolen. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
What poise from Mitchell there. Taking the hit like a champ and finding a way to convert. Nice.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. USA making a switch here. Halliburton is checked in.
Substitution on the court.
You know, I've got 2 words to describe Donovan Mitchell. Dynamic scorer. You put this man in just about any situation, and he'll find a shot no matter what.
Now here's Alvarado. Puerto Rico passing it around. To the middle. Here's Morales. Rebound USA. Banchero's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Tatum. Oh, and a great bucket from Tatum. Taking the hit.
And guys, it's no easy task defending Tatum inside. You can body him up, bump him, he'll still find a way.
Here's Arroyo. Back to Alvarado. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. Pass to Arroyo. Out to the wing. Here's Rivera. And once again, off the mark by Puerto Rico. Brown passes to Banchero. Misses in close. Last outing for Puerto Rico, it was a loss to France. Here's Rivera. Nails it from 3.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
USA calls timeout. So for USA, Adebayo's checked in for Paolo Banchero. Anthony Edwards comes in for Jaylen Brown. And it's Booker in for Donovan Mitchell. USA leading by 12. Outside Booker. It's Edwards on the wing. Pass to Adebayo. From 9 feet out. Off the left rim and out. And here's Puerto Rico now. Now Alvarado. Here's Morales. Excellent D there from Booker. Right side Edwards. Now here's Tatum. It's Tatum working inside.
Well, look, Tatum has the length and strength to do damage in there.
Here's Morales. Booker defending. Halliburton with a steal. And it's USA on the break. And here's Edwards outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, it doesn't matter where he is on the court. If Edwards likes a look, he's going to take it.
Now here's Alvarado. Pass to Morales. Drops in the layup for 2.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for USA. And here's Tatum. Lets the 3 fly. And again, USA with the triple.
Yeah, no hesitation, no overthinking it. Tatum just takes the shot.
And here's Alvarado. Pass to Morales. Inside. Clock at 6. And that one's good. Arroyo.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Halliburton with the ball. 6 points for him. And he gets the bucket. And USA leads by 18.
Well, Adebayo makes his living on the interior. He's so dangerous close to the bucket.
Here's Morales. Pass to Alvarado. Here's Morales. Booker defending. Morales can't hit. USA leading by 18. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
We've got 1:48 left in the second. Now Now here's Alvarado, defended by Halliburton. Back to Alvarado. Pass to Morales. Here's Rivera. Now here's Alvarado. Shoots over Halliburton. And it's Alvarado missing. Now here's Edwards. Tight defense on him. Outside for Halliburton. Launches a three. Edwards can't hit. Puerto Rico trails by 20. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Alvarado, the pass to Morales. From 11 feet away. Excellent D there from Booker. USA leading by 20. Adebayo passes to Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Well, look, you're talking about one of the more dynamic scorers in this league. Jason Tatum putting on a show.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The ball's knocked loose and stolen by Edwards.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for USA. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Thanks for being with us for this FIBA group play action with the third quarter just now underway. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Here's Rivera. Pass to Strother. To the inside. Here's Cordero, covered by Duren. Clock at 4. Here's Strother. Launches it. It's rebounded by Banchero. Now here's Halliburton. Here's Flag. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Flag's got 5 now.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Pass to Rivera. Beyond the arc. Drops in the 3. 6 points for him.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Outside Edwards. Now Duren. Off with the layup. Here's Rivera, defended by Halliburton. Pass to Morales, and stolen by Edwards. And it's USA on the break. Ball's going up the court. And the dunk by Duren.
A physical play by Duren at the rim, which doesn't allow much room for interference.
Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Here's Morales. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Banchero the screen. Pass to Halliburton. Here's Rivera. He has 6. Out to the right wing. Puerto Rico passing it around. Here's Cordero, covered by Duran. Here's Morales. Just 5 on the clock. Over flag. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Halliburton. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Personal foul.
The defense is a little rough with Halliburton, so credit to him for committing to his selection.
USA shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. Free throw good. Halliburton. And both free throws good for Halliburton. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Morales, defended by Halliburton. To the middle. Cordero uses the glass on the layup. 6 points for him.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
To the right side. Banchero right side. On the mark with the 15-footer. Banchero's got 11 points.
Well, that ability to beat guys off the dribble at his size is what makes Banchero so dangerous.
Timeout called, Puerto Rico. Here's Puerto Rico. Here's Morales. Pass to Cordero. The shot no good. Good D by Duran. Inside. Here's Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
And Banchero is just so enthusiastic. He keeps raising the energy he's bringing to the offensive end.
Here's Cordero. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Here's Morales, defended by Halliburton. Pass to Strother. And it's USA on the break. Here's Edwards.
Oh, wow! Oh, my goodness! Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Edwards has gotten 5 of his 9 attempts to go. Here's Morales. To the left side wing. Here's Strother. Over flag. 6 on the shot clock. And it's USA on the break. Moving it up. Here's Halliburton. The putback. Another shot. And it's laid in by Banchero. Banchero's got 6 here in the quarter.
Every game, Banchero finds different ways to score. He just keeps coming at you.
Halliburton looking over the floor. It's Edwards on the wing. 11 points in the game. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Perfect timing by Duran, making sure he finishes strong.
Here's Morales. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to Strother. Here's Morales. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Halliburton. And once again, off the mark by Puerto Rico. And here's USA. They're on a 16-5 run. Here's Flag. He's got 5. Outside Edwards. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Edwards has got 13.
Man, Edwards gets great lift off the floor when shooting that jumper.
Pass to Strother. Here's Rivera, guarded by Edwards. Over to the left wing. Here's Rivera. Here's Strother, defended by Halliburton. And once again, off the mark by Puerto Rico. And USA has requested a timeout. The kick out to Banchero. Edwards for 3. That's good. And it's Banchero with the assist. Banchero's got 3 assists now in this one. USA calls timeout. Alvarado's checked in for Strother. And here's Puerto Rico now. Here's Morales. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Cordero. Out to the right wing. To in the cold spell. And once again, off the mark by Puerto Rico. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
Yeah, things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Now Booker. The baseline J is on the way. Ramirez with a rebound. And here's Alvarado. Pass to Ramirez. And he's going for the lob. Alvarado outside. Here's Morales. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And it's going to go on Devin Booker. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for USA.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
And he can't hit the second. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
Mitchell finds Banchero. Oh, an amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Banchero's got 17 points. And here's Puerto Rico now. Pass to Arroyo. Here's Morales. Booker defending to the paint. Here's Rivera. Puerto Rico passing it around. Here's Arroyo. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. He's got 6.
Coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
Mitchell, the pass to Tatum. Drains the triple.
Oh, boy. Tatum has ways to hurt you from every area on the floor.
Tatum's gotten about everything to drop, shooting 6 of 7. Here's Morales. Booker defending. Down low. Here's Arroyo. And he goes in for the dunk.
Talk about timing. That lead pass was right on cue.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for USA. Outside Booker. Picked it out of midair. Up top, Alvarado. Checked by Mitchell. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
Team foul. Puerto Rico substitution. Gonzalez. Alvarado.
.110 left in the third quarter of the game. Alvarado right side. And there's a pick. Shoot. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Puerto Rico, Alvarado. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Strother's checked in for Puerto Rico. And he makes both free throws. 1:02 left in the third. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
Tipped. To the inside. Mitchell, the pass to Tatum. Inside. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Alvarado, and he banks in the layup. Alvarado's got 12.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Mitchell, the pass to Booker. Here's Brown. And the first shot of the night for him, missing. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. USA out in front, running away with this one. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. Hi, folks. We've reached the fourth quarter in this group play game. It's FIBA basketball on 2K Sports. Cunningham with the ball. Pass to Tatum. Back to Cunningham. Puerto Rico with the rebound. Now here's Alvarado. Fires from deep. And it's Alvarado missing. Here's Mitchell. Driving to the basket. Banked it in off the glass.
Driving inside, Mitchell uses his speed to get the better of the defense. They just can't keep up.
Out to the right wing. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. From 12 feet. And Cunningham pulls it down. And so here's USA. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. And here's Brown for three. Gonzalez pulls it in. Now Alvarado. Pass to Arroyo. Here's Strother. 6 to shoot from downtown. And once again, off the mark by Puerto Rico. Strother's gone just 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Outside Tatum. USA with the ball movement. Outside Mitchell. Alvarado with a steal. On the take. Pass to Arroyo. Now Alvarado. Here's Strother. This one for three. Rebound USA. Tatum's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Booker. And he lays it up and in.
Incredible balance to convert the tough basket. Booker doesn't play scared around the rim.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Pass to Arroyo. Here's Gonzalez. He takes it in. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Now here's Cunningham. And Cunningham throws it down.
Cunningham showing his game extends above the rim.
And here's Alvarado. Alvarado outside. Pass to Strother. Alvarado outside with the fadeaway. Rebound USA. Outside Brown. Outside Mitchell. Left side Booker. From the baseline. And it's USA with another.
Yeah, Booker sees how they're defending him and just takes what's there.
Booker's gotten it done so far from the field, making 4 of his 6 attempts. And there's the screen. Here's Strother. Offline with a 3.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Stolen. Pass to Arroyo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Alvarado. Over Cunningham. And once again, off the mark by Puerto Rico. Outside, Brown. Here's Strother. To the paint. And it's Alvarado missing. Here's Booker. And Booker throws it down.
What a finish. Love to see that kind of explosiveness from Booker.
Booker's gotten 5 of his 7 shots to fall. Over to the wing. Here's Strother. Checked by Mitchell. Back to Alvarado. To win the drought. He nails it. That's his 5th make in 11 tries.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
When you look at all the turnovers, boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
The 3 from Mitchell. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Mitchell's got 5 points in the quarter.
And you can't fault the D right there. I mean, Mitchell is just so talented and capable of hitting difficult shots.
To the middle. Pass to Gonzalez. Oh, sweet move. And the layup is up and in.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Cunningham on the wing. Alvarado defending. Here's Strother. Alvarado outside. They set the screen from deep. Knocks down the long J.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
It's Brown on the wing. Pass to Tatum. And it's USA with another.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
USA calls timeout. Adebayo's checked in for USA. Jalen Brunson comes in for Booker. And here's Puerto Rico now. Here's Morales. Pass to Ramirez. They set a pick. Inside. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Tatum.
First team foul. At the line for Puerto Rico, Ramirez, taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. And it's Mitchell with the ball for USA. Brunson with it. There's the triple. Drills it from deep. Brunson's got himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from three is a beautiful thing.
Here's Morales. Adebayo grabs the board.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
The three from Mitchell. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist. Mitchell's for USA.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Morales passes to Ramirez. Clock at 6. Fires for 3. That one doesn't drop. Tatum with some nice D. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Cunningham passes to Mitchell. USA with the ball movement. And finished off by Adebayo.
Yeah, Adebayo there throwing it down with a little attitude.
Here's Morales. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Cordero. Adebayo with the rejection. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
Cordero, 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second.
And this is the problem with playing from behind. Missing freebies takes on greater importance.
Outside Brunson. Pass to Tatum. On the wing, Mitchell. Back to Tatum from outside the arc. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 3rd assist of the night.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the 4th, and it's working.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot, but when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding it.
Out left to the wing. Here's Morales. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Brunson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
He'll challenge any defender. Brunson going right after it inside.
Jalen Brunson taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Brunson. Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for USA. Both free throws good from Brunson. 1:05 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Morales. Pass to Cordero. It's stolen by Tatum. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. And here's Cunningham outside. They get it back. Back to Mitchell. Cunningham outside. 5 to shoot. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in.
Cunningham making it go in the thick of things.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Rivera. Pass to Cordero. Here's Morales. It's stolen by Tatum. And the layup is good off the glass.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
And so USA takes the win.
Well, they've got 1 foot into the final round. A win is huge in your first group play game. You only get 2 games in this opening phase.
And if they win their next game, they'll win this group.
And that would be big. Group winners get a better seat in the final round, an easier path during that knockout portion of the FIBA tournament. So doing work in group stage really helps you out.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching our broadcast. And let's reveal our player of the game, Paolo Banchero.